to him their signs. You go on.
Yeah, come this.
Signs. First resident. Been a park since 1896.
It's Tim and Tammy time. We are in Savannah, Georgia at...
Colonial Park Cemetery.
Yep.
And now we just go wandering around. Now, this was made a park in 1896.
And right off the bat. That's a family vault right there. The remains of America's foremost painter of miniatures. This is Edward Green Malbone. She was a painter of miniatures.
Yes, I've heard. I've actually heard of him. Famous miniatures.
Which one of these is?
He'd be over here. He's up here.
Okay. Okay, there he is.
These had some of the, I can't even read the date. There's nothing, you can't even read anything on that little fence one up there. You can't read any of it. You can't even read it. If I'm not mistaken, these right here, what I was reading about these this morning, there's not bodies in that little building, but there's actually, you can't see the stairs, but they actually dug down under that and put the bodies down in tombs up under it.
In vaults, kind of like?
Yeah, and they stacked them on top of each other. When they got too many bodies in there, they then took them out. After they had decomposed, they took the bones and put the bones in the center of there's rooms under there, in the center of the room, in a bone holding thing. I don't know what it was. Can't remember what it was called.
Sorry, I saw this little thing right here and it intrigued me. Wondering what that is.
These are really the really old ones, and you can't read them. And they put these around them. And
There's a historic thing over there too.
do anything with it.
Marker. Way over there we need to look
There,
at.
and there's two on this side.
Let's see what this one is. So this right here, this place is full of history. Archibald Bullock. Foremost among Georgia's revolutionary patriots. How about that? And then we got one right here. They're all over the place, y'all. Joseph Clay Patriot. American rights, served on the Council of Safety. Cool. This is James Habersham. James Habersham, associate to George Whitefield and leading merchant planter and public servant during Georgia's colonial era. Where do you start? I mean, really? The Habersham brothers. Try to get every one of these, but 1788. Georgia, 1776. And that's him right there. Wow, this memorial to Button Gwinnett, born 1735, 1777, Georgia signer of the Declaration of Independence. Buried in this cemetery are believed to lie entombed here under was erected by the Savannah, Chatham County Historic Site and Monument. How about that? That's awesome. So apparently he is underneath this memorial, I suppose. Don't think I've got this one over here yet. Tell you what, where do you even start? That's a signer of the American Revolution.
We're just kind of wandering through, honey.
Yeah. Major John Barron. I'm just showing the signs and the...
We didn't know that. The headstones over here that are just on this wall that Tim's going to show you, they're here because they've either been vandalized, knocked down, or they have been knocked over in storms, and they didn't know exactly where to put them back, so they just started putting them all on the wall.
Oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, we got Hannah with us today too. This wall goes on and on and on. All the way down. Right next to this big tall building right here.
Calmness and resignation
Have been maintained a reverence
for the
principles
and maxims
of the Christian religion,
of the Christian religion.
died in the good hope of humanity through the merits of the Redeemer.
Okay, Tammy, tell us again about the tables.
The stone tables, you know, ours in Salem is the poker player and it's a poker table, but these stone tables are actually in remembrance of the Last Supper with Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah. And there's another one over there, and this is the third one I've seen. And this is a really cool little spot right here. I don't know.
You see where they put pennies on?
Yeah, people have put change on them. And somebody put that change on. Made it small.
What do they read?
I know they put the change is always in different denominations, you know, diamond, penny, and nickel. And that's about what branch of the armed services you were in. But now they say put little locks. It's holds your blood. You close your lock there, it holds your blood.
There's a playground right here.
Here we are. This is a Colonial Cemetery Park. Okay, so when I put up the video about the cemetery with a playground in the middle of it, and I said I had never seen that, there was another YouTuber whose channel is Holding Name Required who watched that video. He's from England, and he said that most of the cemeteries in England, a lot of cemeteries are parks. And then he made a video about a cemetery. He did it before I did or after, I don't know, but I went and watched that video. And this looks more like what he was talking about. Here we got a park, a playground right here, right beside the cemetery.
That is not a gravesite.
That is not a gravesite. However,
Well, it's in the ground. $17.94. Reverend John Baptiste Lamont. A refuge from the revolution in France, formerly cure of Morley-le-Row and the first Catholic priest in Savannah. Died in 1794. How about that? There's so much history in this place, it's not even funny.
Where they had to put that piece of, they had to put that back together. You can't even read it, but they had to put it back together.
You know it.
There's so much history in this place, it ain't even funny.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a grave here past the early 1900s. I ain't seen any yet. I don't think there's a grave out here later than the
Does that look like a face to y'all, or is that just
Honey,
a,
that is
it's
actually
a bowl
one of the,
of some sort?
It is like the thing that looks like an acorn, but yes,
Yeah.
it does. It looks very much like a voodoo witch's face and hair. Come look, honey. This stuff's grabbing me. Don't it look like a voodoo witch? Oh, it does. And it's one of those acorn-looking things that they have on.
Strange.